Good morning. 2 days ago, I went to Merwin.
It's gonna be a beautiful sunrise.
2.5 hour drive from my house.
How's it feel, mister?
And I get there, and I realized I forgot my camera equipment.
Oh, man.
So I took some pictures, and I took some video with my cell phone. And while I'm on my way going to where I'm going here, take a look at that. We did catch our limit of kokanee, so it was a blast. Me and Bobby Brown. You've seen Bobby Brown before. But take a look at this while I head over here to my spot.
This journey started in the 60s, and I have fished from Alaska to Florida, hunted the Arctic for caribou, and combed the coastlines of Kodiak and the Aleutian Islands in search of meaning and purpose. These excursions exemplify a deeper understanding of success beyond that of just catching fish or bagging big game. They are about the chase and learning who you are. They are about exploring, appreciating, and respecting the vast expanses of our nation's forests, lakes, streams, rivers, and oceans, and finding our place in the universe. My name is Gene Quinney. These are my stories, this is my life, and these are my adventures.
Morning.
I didn't know what you were doing there.
Well, we're getting this bad boy ready. Gonna give this guy a try. See what it does. Check this out. We drove 135 miles to get to this spot here to fish, and I forgot my cameras. So this is gonna be a really short video with my phone, with some pictures. But I left the house thinking I knew there was something I was forgetting.
We talked about it.
We did, yeah, before I even left. Oh well. I always say it's always something, and it always is.
It just makes it more interesting, right?
Right. Okay, well, let's get this thing ready to go, and we'll get it launched, and well, we'll do what we can. It's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. I think we got that bad boy figured out. How's it feel, mister?
Feels great.
Take a look at that thing. Oh, man. Beautiful fish, huh? Well, so far we've been able to put 6 fish in the boat. And it's off. Dun, dun, dun. $18? 18 in there? 18 in the box. 2 more fish. Looking good. 2 more fish and we can get out of here.
So it was a good day on Merwin. As you can see, Bobby caught some fish, I caught some fish, we got our limits. Man, what a blast. Too bad you couldn't enjoy it as much as we did because I forgot my camera equipment, but it was fun. I installed a bow mount trolling motor, as you might have seen in the short videos, right here. I got this thing the day before I went to Merwin, and Amazon sent it to me overnight, which was pretty cool. Got it all hooked up, worked out great on Merwin. Take a look at a little bit of that information of, unpackaging when I got it. And I'll get right back to you. Hopefully I'll find a school of perch by then.
I'm not really good at cataloging by video everything that I do when it comes to fishing. And I do a few things that I think you guys might find interesting. Here I am in my shop here at my home in Tacoma. And what am I doing here? Well, look, I've got my boat tore apart. Check it out. I need that hole there so I can install one of these grommets. So I can install this plug that will receive this one here on top of this here plate to that thing right there. Just came today. I ordered it yesterday on Amazon, and they gave me overnight delivery for all this stuff. Amazon is just absolutely awesome. Of course, they're putting all the small businesses out of business, but anyway, look what I have here.
the big box. And it is a bow mount trolling motor. As you can tell, I did not spring for the Ultera, you know, the self-deploying one. So, and I don't need all the fancy chirp sonar and everything that goes along with it. But what I wanted this for was the spot lock, basically, the spot lock and the remote. So now I can hold over fish that I find. And how many of you guys have mentioned, you need to get a spot lock trolling motor or you need to get a bow mount trolling motor? Well, guess what? I did it. Okay, here it is. I hope you're happy. I know I'm going to be. So far, I got the plug wired in. New plug here. Hardware. Oh. Cable. Prop. Remote control. I need to get the bracket on it and then set it up on the bow. I want to keep my anchor up there. So getting this thing situated in the best location is going to be a little tricky. It's not going to be in the center, you know, where they recommend you have it, where you get the most control over the boat, but it'll compensate for that. Piece of cake. There's only one bolt that's a really hard one to get to. It's not this one here, but it's the one on the opposite side. This bad boy has just got to go on there now, and then I'll set it in the right place. Let's go see where this bad boy is going to fit. Comes with a keeper here, and then a padlock slot here, so you can lock it on the boat if you want. Let's do this thing. Dang it. Okay, so the only thing I have left now is to run the rest of these screws down, get the deck nice and tight. I've got the GPS head mounted right here, and once the motor is in place, it'll have a nice clear shot to the power head, or whatever the heck they call that. There it is. Got it all mounted up. It's ready to go. New plug, and that baby's ready to go. Can't wait to get this thing on the water. Had you going, didn't I? No, but that's where it's going right there. Mount it on properly, the right way. It's just sitting there right now. I'm just waiting for my wife. I've got 4 bolts that I need to get tightened down here, and I can't do that by myself because my arms aren't long enough. They're just long enough to reach up in there to get a wrench on the nuts, but I need her up on the top side. Can't wait to get this thing going. Talk to you later. Bye. So I am targeting perch first. I haven't caught a perch yet this year. And so I'm just looking around for schools of perch right now. And I haven't found any yet. So as soon as I find a school of perch, I am going to deploy this bad boy right here. Since I didn't really find one right away, I think I'll just put out a surface rod while I'm looking. May as well have a rod out there trying to catch fish, right? And I'm not going to tip it with anything either. I'm just going to put this guy out here. This one right here. You've seen that before. The Kokanee King. Discontinued, only find it on eBay kind of stuff. I'm going to put this out there. With no weight on it. So right on the very surface. Until I can mark a school of perch. There's a few fish down there on the bottom. Not many. Not enough to brag about. We want to find a mountain of fish, something worthy enough to stop on. But what I'm doing is I went in shallow and I'm making a zigzag pattern back and forth so I can see if there's any in more shallow. And I know I've been out here before where it was just like massive mounds, you know, covering a whole entire area, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Haven't found a school of perch that's worthy of stopping on yet. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy the downrigger too since I'm doing this. Here I am trolling again when I really was on the search for perch. But that's okay, I guess I can search for perch while I'm trolling for trout.
Whoa, there's a fish right there. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Well, it's a good thing I decided to troll, huh? How about that? Oh yeah. Let me go this way behind the boat. Underneath that other rod. Okay, well, can't argue with that result, I suppose. Oh, it just came off. It wasn't meant to be. Okay. Well, we'll go back down. That was 30 feet down on the downrigger wire or line and 60 feet behind the ball. Well, I have a billion fish here all around me. I finally found a giant school, and I can't get anything to bite. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Rubber worms, corn, different kinds of scent. Nothing. Nothing. My wife asked me this morning, she said, "Did you get any worms?" I said, "No." "When was I supposed to get worms?" And she said, "When you were sitting on your ass." Oh well. Okay, I ran back over to this other part where I usually catch trout and kokanee more often, and back on the troll. Perch were kind of irritating me. And for some reason I thought I programmed this, the sensor head and everything properly, calibrated the head, keel offset and all that, and it worked great on Merwin yesterday using the GPS, autopilot. The autopilot worked wonderful, but the spot lock is not holding me. It's allowing it to drift a little bit in the wind. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm gonna have to look at the instructions a little bit closer, the setup, see if I made a mistake or something, but it wasn't actually holding me on the spots where the perch were. But nonetheless, I was there over top of them, and there's no wind right now, but I still wasn't catching them, so it has nothing to do with the motor. Anyway, just jumped right out of the water. Okay, we're gonna try something new. Since wasn't catching anything, I went ahead and stopped the gas motor, the kicker, and got the bow mount going now. We're doing 1.19, 1.2. Kick it up a little notch here and put it on autopilot. Yeah, so now we're on autopilot with the trolling motor. Stealth mode. No more gas. It's super quiet now. I'm used to that thing running all the time, even when I'm on the river. And there is absolutely no noise now at all. So maybe the stealth approach is what we need here. The good thing that I discovered when I was on Merwin about the autopilot is, when you're fighting fish and you got 2 guys and 2 fish on or 3 fish on and you're netting and whatever, you don't have to worry about the boat, the direction. It's super, super convenient. Like right now, if I were to catch a fish, if I was to catch a fish, I wouldn't have to worry about the boat. Oh, there's a fish right there on the surface. Here we go. 100 feet back there. No weight at all. Right in the sun. Come on. Oh, yes. Come on, baby. Come on. Into the net. Just like that. Oh. There we go. Oh, this is a nice one. Come on. Come on. Hold still, hold still. Okay. This one is actually a little bigger than the ones I caught last time I was here. Wow, look at this one. That's a nice one too, huh? There's a nice fish.
If you liked this video, be sure to check out our other videos where you'll join us on the ocean catching kings and silver salmon, lakes catching kokanee trout and landlocked coho. We'll also be working our riverfront homestead and harvesting venison. Stay tuned for more fishing and hunting and outdoor adventure videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button so you get notifications of new uploads. Thank you for watching.